New Year's Eve, a time of celebration, resolutions, and the promise of a fresh start. But beneath the glittering lights and countdowns lurks a darker side of this festive season. From mysterious disappearances to chilling legends, the stories I'm about to share will make you think twice about ringing in the new year alone. I'd like to welcome you to Curiosities and Chills, where the strange and sinister come to life. Let's begin with a tale of tragedy and mystery from nearly a century ago. The haunting case of the Lawson Family murders. On Christmas Day 1929, the quiet countryside of Germantown, North Carolina became the setting for an unthinkable horror. Charles Lawson, a seemingly ordinary man, murdered his wife and 6 of their 7 children before turning the gun on himself. The eldest son, Arthur, was the only survivor, spared because his father sent him on an errand before the killings began. They called it the Christmas Massacre. To this day, the reason behind Charles Lawson's actions remains shrouded in mystery. Some say it was financial stress. Others point to a dark family secret, secrets buried with the victims. Tragedies like the Lawson Family Massacre leave behind more questions than answers. But what happens when a mystery begins with no clear crime, no clear victim, only an inexplicable vanishing act? Our next story takes us to Montana, 1989, where the disappearance of a woman named Patricia Meehan left behind a trail of confusion, sightings, and one haunting photograph. Patricia Meehan was a 37-year-old woman with dreams of living a quiet life in nature. On the night of April 20th, 1989, she was involved in a minor car accident on Highway 200, just outside of Circle, Montana. Witnesses described her as dazed and disoriented, but what happened next defies explanation. After the crash, Patricia walked away from the scene and vanished into the darkness. Search teams scoured the area, but no trace of her was ever found. Over the years, countless sightings of the woman resembling Patricia have been reported across the country. In the days leading up to her disappearance, Patricia exhibited signs of distress. She confided in her father, Thomas Meehan, expressing feelings of being overwhelmed and a desire to return home to Pennsylvania. Authorities have considered several possible motives for Patricia's disappearance. One theory suggests that the head trauma she may have sustained in the accident caused amnesia. Witnesses described her as disoriented and seemingly detached immediately following the crash, which could indicate she wandered away unaware of who she was or where she was going. Another possibility is that Patricia chose to disappear intentionally. In the weeks leading up to the accident, her parents noticed signs of stress and unease. Did Patricia see the crash as an opportunity to start over, leaving her old life behind? And then there's the most chilling possibility: foul play. Could Patricia have encountered someone in the wilderness with sinister intentions? Law enforcement has never ruled out this possibility, but no evidence has ever surfaced to support it. Patricia would be 72 years old today. Her family still holds on to hope that she is still out there somewhere, waiting to be found. If you have any information about Patricia's disappearance, no matter how small, please contact the Macomb County Sheriff's Department. Sometimes even the smallest details can bring closure to those who have spent decades searching for answers. As we leave behind the unsettling mystery of Patricia Meehan's disappearance, we turn our attention to the open sea. where dark secrets await. On November 5th, 1972, the Mary Celeste departed with Captain Briggs, his wife, and their 2-year-old daughter, along with a crew of 7. The atmosphere was lively as the ship sailed into the vastness of the Atlantic, but soon a storm brewed on the horizon. The crew worked tirelessly, battling the elements as waves crashed against the hull. Tensions ran high, and strange occurrences began to unfold. Some crew members reported hearing whispers in the wind, while others claimed to see ghostly figures dancing on the deck during the night. Days turned into weeks, and the Mary Celeste continued her journey, but she would never reach her destination. On December 4th, 1972, the ship was discovered adrift in the Atlantic by the crew of a Canadian brig, Dea Greta. The sight was haunting. The Mary Celeste was eerily still, her sails furled, and not a soul in sight. The crew of the Dea Greta boarded the ghostly vessel, their hearts pounding in their chests. What they found sent chills down their spines. Below deck, the ship was largely intact. The cargo was secure, the ship's log was found, and the personal belongings of the crew remained untouched. But where was everyone? The lifeboats were missing, and the captain's last entry in the log was dated 10 days prior to their discovery. Speculation ran wild. Some believed that the crew had encountered a violent storm, abandoning ship in a panic. Others whispered of mutiny, while some claimed that the ship was cursed, haunted by the spirits of those lost at sea. As the crew of the Dea Greta explored further, they found more peculiarities. The ship's compass was malfunctioning, pointing erratically, leading them to wonder if some supernatural force was at play. Despite extensive searches, no trace of Captain Briggs, his family, or his crew was ever found. The Mary Celeste was towed to port, where the story of her ghostly voyage captivated the imagination of many. As an act of God, a crew's betrayal, or something far more sinister. To this day, the Mary Celeste remains a ghost ship, a haunting reminder of the mysteries that lurk within the depths of the ocean. Her tale serves as a chilling warning. Some secrets are meant to stay lost in the waves. As we leave the ghostly whispers of the Mary Celeste behind, we find ourselves drawn into a different kind of mystery, one that unfolds within the confines of modern life, yet is no less chilling. In May 2006, Rey Rivera's life took a tragic turn, shrouded in unanswered questions and eerie coincidences. What began as an ordinary day soon spiraled into an enigma that left loved ones searching for answers in the shadows. Rey Rivera was a vibrant young man full of life and ambition, a beloved friend and a talented filmmaker. He seemed to have a bright future ahead, but on May 16, 2006, everything changed. Rey was last seen leaving his house in Baltimore, Maryland. His wife, Allison, reported that he was acting strangely, distracted by someone he'd met online. Just hours later, he vanished without a trace. Days passed and the search for Rey intensified. Friends and family scoured the city, hoping for a sign of his whereabouts. Then on May 24th, a construction crew made a shocking discovery. Rey's body was found in a vacant lot, having fallen from the roof of an abandoned building. The investigation revealed puzzling clues. The door to the building's roof was locked, and a cryptic note was found in Rey's belongings, filled with strange symbols and references that seemed to point to something more sinister. Friends reported that he had been acting increasingly paranoid in the days leading up to his disappearance. a dark cloud overshadowing his once vibrant spirit. Speculation ran rampant. Some believed Rey had stumbled upon something he wasn't supposed to see and became a victim of foul play. But with no solid evidence, the case grew cold, leaving his loved ones in a state of heartache and confusion. As the investigation continued, theories ranged from accidental death to possible suicide, but no clear answers emerged. Rey's family was left haunted by the uncertainty, clinging to the hope that one day the truth would come to light. To this day, Rey Rivera's death remains a mystery, a chilling reminder that sometimes the darkest truths lie hidden beneath the surface. What really happened to him that faithful day? As we ponder this tragic tale, we are reminded that not all stories have clear resolutions. As we leave behind the tragic mystery of Rey Rivera, we are reminded of the shadows that linger in our world, often leaving us with more questions than answers. If you've enjoyed these chilling tales and mysteries we've explored, be sure to like and subscribe to Curiosities and Chills. Join our community as we continue to delve into the unknown and uncovered stories that keep us awake at night. Now let's turn our attention to the historic city of York, England. Here lies a chilling tale of a ghostly presence that has captivated many, the phantom bell ringer of York Minster. York Minster, one of the largest cathedrals in Northern Europe, stands as a testament to centuries of history, faith, and mystery, but hidden within its grand architecture is a chilling tale. The story dates back to the 16th century when a dedicated bell ringer named John, who was known for his skill and devotion, one faithful Christmas Eve as snow fell softly outside, John climbed the tower to ring the bells for the midnight service. However, tragedy struck that night. A fierce winter storm raged as John rang the bells, and a sudden gust sent him tumbling into the bell tower's mechanism. The townsfolk were heartbroken, mourning the loss of their beloved bell ringer, but the story didn't end there. Years later, on cold winter nights, visitors began to report strange occurrences within the cathedral. Locals claimed that on Christmas Eve, they could hear the bells tolling, even when no one was present to ring them. As the clock struck midnight, the phantom tolling echoed through the minster, a haunting tribute to John, forever bound to his duty. Some say they've even seen a shadowy figure near the bell tower, vanishing just as quickly as it appeared. Investigators and ghost hunters flocked to York Minster, eager to capture evidence of this spectral bell ringer. Many report feelings of cold drafts, the sound of footsteps, and an inexplicable sensation of being watched as they wander the ancient halls. The legend continues to intrigue, with countless stories shared by those who claim to have felt the presence of John. They describe a sense of calm and eeriness intertwining, as if the very spirit of Christmas is alive within the minster's walls. Thus, the phantom bell ringer of York Minster remains a beloved yet eerie legend, his spirit forever tied to his bells, serving as a reminder of the past and the mysteries that linger in the night, captivating the hearts and minds of all who hear his tale. And there you have it, 5 true stories of mystery and horror that intertwine with the festive spirit. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey. Comment down below what stories you would like to hear next, or share your own spooky experience that took place around the holidays. Until next time, keep your lights on and your hearts brave.